Hey y'all. So I had this funny kind of topic come up, this reflection. Not really that funny. I think it's funny. I got on my Batman shirt. So I was talking to Danielle, it's my fiance, and I had this funny glimpse, like the symbology, the archetype, Batman. So let's look at it. You got Batman. He evolves from what? From losing his parents. He feels responsible. His father in some way ran the city and did somewhat of a good job of keeping things in order. And then due to the mother and the father being, in that story, killed, him knowing they are no longer there, he feels burdened with that, and then he sees the city outwardly turn to scourge. You know, his own misery and pain for losing his mother and father manifests this outward projection of the city. Demons, evil popping up. And so what does he do? He takes on this alter ego, Batman, and he goes out into the darkness at night. And bats are very symbolic too, because the night, the darkness, they use the sonar to flow, and very intuitive. That's cool. I'm not going to really go too much into that. There's a lot there too. But coming back to his sense of responsibility, right? So that's what he has this deep sense of self-blame, and that seems to tie into this idea of looking out there. And it's really symbolic though of man's having to go within his own self and fight those demons, and his feeling that he's responsible for that, right? Having to own that feeling of that responsibility. Seeing that I feel responsible for my cut off connection. I feel responsible for why the world seems the way that it seems on a deep unconscious level. I feel burdened. The feel is one of burden, of having to take on that role, having that role thrust upon you. The idea that you've been victimized into that role, right? So that's another thing. Batman has this deep anger. It's deep anger. And, he tries to keep that code, and, but within, it's just consumed. And he's often called out. His demons, his enemies, his nemesis, they call him out on that. Those are his projections, being honest with them. So that's what we see, it's that force to be honest with ourselves, to dive in and see, what's inside. No longer put it out there. No longer seeing that it's out there, but it's inside. It's that journey within, seeing. And then when we get there, we find that it's never, that was the dream, that was the nightmare. The mother and the father, they're not dead. It's not your fault. You're the son with whom they're well pleased. And so I've really been blessed. We all have been blessed. We have these beautiful stories and this symbology. This always there. Always pointing us to what we know in our heart. The heart knows it's okay. The heart knows that's only your shadow that you're fighting. quit fighting. It's not Gotham City. There's a new Jerusalem. It's in your heart. Everything's leading the way there. Always and in all ways. So, whether it be Batman, that story, the stories of the great masters, Jesus Christ, Lord Shakyamuni Buddha, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Rama, and these liberated beings, Saint Germain, those that come through to pierce through the illusion with us and to guide us back to the story we've never left, the real story in our heart, where we see all the beauty of the symbology together. And see that harmony. So, it's always our choice. What are we looking at? What are we seeing? Are we seeing Gotham City? Yeah. Or do we see Zion? Beautiful temples of light, forever established in the heart, through all time. The Father's house has many mansions. Alright. So, yeah, no, Batman. No. It's good to laugh, y'all. It's good to laugh. That's part of it, taking it all so serious. Now, let's laugh all the way home. Let's laugh all the way home. Together. Peace and love, y'all. Bye.